Okay, so just wanted to show you guys a cool little toy or tool, whatever I picked up at Walgreens the other day. Your local Walgreens probably has these. I've seen them at a number of Walgreens. They're always up by the counter usually, maybe $2 or $3. Basically, it's like a stylus for your smartphone. You know, I've seen some that have a pen on one end, but you know, that's cool and everything. But I mean, eventually pens run out, and then you know, you got a thing with a pen on the back that doesn't really work. This is strictly like a smartphone stylus. It's got kind of a rubbery tip. I actually don't even really know how these things work because I have the HTC Evo. I know, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it works only for your fingers. Like I've tried, touching this with pens and things like that, and it never seems to work. So I think it's like, like heat sensitive or something maybe. So I mean, I'm touching it right now. I'm even hitting the stop the video button with the back of this stylus, and it's not going. However, if I were to hit it with the front, it would work. So I don't know if this is just like soft like your finger, or if it's got some heat to it or something. But yeah, these things come in handy. If you're, I got a notepad app on my smartphone, and my finger is just too fat. Like you try to write on the thing, and even with the big screen of the Evo, you can write like 3 letters, and the whole screen is taken up. With a stylus, because the point's smaller and you got more control over it, like a pen, you can actually write messages if you got like a note-taking app. A lot of times rather than like sit there and type in like stop at post office on the way home, here I could just be like post office way home, and be done like that. I think it's kind of a cool little gadget. It's got the clip so it can go in your pocket. It's relatively small. I mean, it's not quite as long as like a real full-size pen, so it's easy to drop in your pocket or tuck in a notebook, tuck in your shirt pocket, whatever. What else was I going to say about this thing? Just one other added benefit. I mean, personally, I don't have any issues with this. I guess I'm on my smartphone quite a bit, but I guess not as much as some people. But on all these like doctor shows and news and stuff, you're always hearing like smartphones. Everyone's getting smartphone thumb or BlackBerry thumb. Where I guess doctors and stuff are saying people are getting like carpal tunnel like really early, like kids and things like that from the thumb motion of texting, on a smartphone. So I guess with this thing, because it's more of a pen motion, and you're not, doing all this stuff with your thumb, I imagine it's probably healthier for your hands and things like that to avoid carpal tunnel or arthritis or whatever gets caused by sending 30,000 text messages a day like some kids do. The smartphone thing just tap. If I had another phone, I would show you how it works and everything. But I guess you can probably figure that out yourself. But I'm making this video with my Evo, and I got another Evo and a Samsung that I think are at home, so I don't got a phone with me at the moment. But Walgreens, normally up at the counter, a little impulse buy, $2 or $3. I thought it was kind of a cool purchase. I'll probably wind up losing it in a couple days, but yeah, I thought it was kind of neat, and it has kind of come in handy and stuff. The one negative thing about it, with smartphones, a lot of things are pinch to zoom and things like that. So with this, you can't really pinch to zoom. It's more for texting and scrolling up and down the screen and stuff. I mean, I suppose if you wanted to, you could pinch like that and just drop the pen and go back to what you're doing. But yeah, I thought this was kind of a cool pickup, so I got to share it with you guys.